Across the ring.
The counter punch.
Video. You know, I made a video like this long time ago, but I really didn't elaborate. I didn't really go into detail like I'm going to do in this video, because as I said before, a rumor is a rumor, but a lot of people will take rumors and run with it. Okay, so let's get into this shit. And you know me, I'm finna break it down to a T and get in depth from the beginning to the end. Okay, so this sparring session was about approximately 3 to 4 years ago. I think Deontay Wilder was getting ready for Luis Ortiz, and who else to give him some great sparring, great amateur pedigree, a southpaw, shit, undefeated. Luis Ortiz was still hungry. So Vladimir Klitschko came to give Deontay Wilder some sparring. But what a lot of people don't know is Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder, they're basically friends. They have a whole lot of respect for each other, y'all. A whole lot. Not only is it obvious, we've seen it. I've heard Vladimir Klitschko say how much he respects Deontay Wilder. Same shit with Deontay Wilder when it comes down to Vladimir Klitschko. Who doesn't respect Vlad other than David Haye? My point is, it's not like these guys went into this whole sparring session to try to kill each other. Like when Deontay Wilder fought Jarrell Miller in sparring, they was trying to kill each other in sparring. This was just practice. You guys, let me give you guys an example. Let's just say I go outside with my brother and we play a game of basketball. You know, we all know brothers argue, brothers get into it, but I'm on good terms with my brother right now. We go outside, we play basketball, no money on the line, just a friendly game. He might just win, right? And let me tell you this. When things are respectable, sometimes it can be beneficial for the opponent more than you, or vice versa. Sometimes you more than her when things are respectable. You dig? When things are respectable, things can go either way versus it not being respectable. So back to my analogy. So if I go into this basketball game with my little brother and there's no tension there and he beats me by 10, okay, yeah, you won, but it was just fucking practice. We wasn't really serious, and who really cares? Right? But let's just say me and my brother is on bad terms and we go on the court. We're talking shit. We're mad at each other. Last time you beat me by 10, but this time I told you, hey, let me add to it. Let's just say I say, you know what? Put $100 on the line. That's how confident I am. I'm gonna beat your ass. And I'm talking to my little brother. Do you really think him beating me is gonna be as easy as it was when it was respectable and there was no money on the line? Marinate on that, because this is gonna add to my point a little later. All right. Now, what a lot of people don't know is Vladimir Klitschko was in mad good shape for this sparring, man. Around what time? I think it was around the time where he either fought Joshua or he was getting ready to fight Joshua. One or the other. But Vladimir Klitschko was in very good shape. So it's not like people want to make it seem like a Vladimir Klitschko that was 50 years old basically knocked out Deontay Wilder. That's what they want to say, right? But a person like me who knows the real deal begs to differ. Alright? Now I'm not saying it's a total lie what people are saying with their rumors, right? But like I told you guys before, sometimes things can be true. But what people will do is they will add some lies. Like it will be 60% truth to what they're saying. And to make it 100%, they'll add some lies. You know? So let's just get right into the sparring, alright? The main shebang bang, the best part. Because, as I said, there is no build-up here. Vladimir Klitschko is a nice guy. He's not that type of guy to talk shit. He's mad respectable. Let's just say Vladimir Klitschko came in Wilder's camp talking big shit. Like, oh, I'm going to knock this skinny leg Dosser out. I'm going to put on a boxing clinic. He's not going to be able to touch me. Kind of like Tyson Fury does. Don't you really think that Deontay Wilder would have put a whole lot more bad intentions on that right hand in the sparring? Don't you really think that? But it's cool. We don't got to talk about hypotheticals over here because we finna talk about what actually happened. And that's the actual sparring. So let's get into it. Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder went about 25 to 30 rounds of hard, intense sparring. And from what I'm hearing, Deontay Wilder, it's not like he went into the sparring session to even work on power. He was working on reflexes, defense, getting away from the right hand, getting away from Vladimir's left hook, working on more defense in this sparring. Not saying it was never a point where Deontay Wilder had to actually fight Vladimir Klitschko, but that wasn't the main thing he was going in there for Vladimir Klitschko, alright? But since people is so just worried about the knockout, we're going to go ahead and build up to what really happened, y'all, alright? So, from what I'm hearing, Deontay Wilder cannot get away from Vladimir Klitschko's right hand, alright? And let me just get this out the way. Deontay Wilder did not win the sparring with Vladimir Klitschko, alright? Deontay Wilder, he had problems landing his right hand. Even though he did land the right hand throughout the fight, throughout the sparring or whatever, Deontay Wilder was landing a lot of shots, left hooks, even shots to the body. But he could not land that right hand like he wanted to, alright? But at the end of the day, maybe because he was more worried about what was coming back at him, which was Vladimir Klitschko's steel hammer. So I heard it was at a point where Vladimir Klitschko was landing his right hand whenever he fucking wanted. And every time Vladimir Klitschko, this is how you know that boy got power, because every time he landed on Deontay Wilder, it shook him up. Now, let me tell you guys what shook him up means. Shook him up don't mean, okay, he hurt Deontay Wilder. It just means Deontay Wilder was mad susceptible and mad respectable to that fucking right hand of Vladimir Klitschko. Because, let's just be honest, when was the last time we seen Deontay Wilder face anything near a right hand like himself? That's Vladimir Klitschko. And that is something that was astonishing to Deontay Wilder. Like, I guess he didn't know that Vladimir hit that fucking hard. Because Deontay Wilder was definitely bothered by Vladimir Klitschko's power. But for what I'm hearing, when Deontay Wilder did land his bomb, Vladimir Klitschko was bothered as well. Oh yes, Deontay Wilder did have some success here and there in spurts in the sparring with Vladimir Klitschko. He just wasn't fucking with Vladimir Klitschko when it came to the boxing part of the game. And we all know Vladimir Klitschko is a boxer puncher, you know? So it's just like the same shit with Luis Ortiz outboxing Wilder and hurting Deontay Wilder. Alright? So for the first 10 rounds, I heard that Vladimir Klitschko did whatever the fuck he wanted with Wilder. Landed whenever he wanted. Landed uppercuts whenever he wanted. Left hook was there. I heard Vladimir Klitschko, he never goes downstairs. I even heard he was landing devastating body shots on Deontay Wilder, which would have put the average guy out. Like, a lot of people want to sleep on Deontay Wilder's chin. I heard Deontay Wilder was taking a whole lot of steel hammers on the chin and did not hit the canvas. Alright. Now Deontay Wilder did hit the canvas against Vladimir Klitschko, and we're going to get into that in a minute. And no, it wasn't multiple times. Alright. So for the first 10 rounds, Deontay Wilder is basically getting embarrassed by Vladimir Klitschko. And then after the 10th round, Deontay Wilder, he started, throwing caution to the wind and started unloading on fucking Vladimir Klitschko. And Vladimir Klitschko showing good defense, not getting caught flush, because even though you catch Vladimir Klitschko with punches, it's never really flush. Plus, he's tall as shit to begin with. Alright? So, and Deontay Wilder was respecting Vladimir Klitschko's power as well. Alright? Because, as I told you guys before, Deontay Wilder has never faced nobody with a shotgun right hand like himself. Alright? So, Vladimir Klitschko brings that to the table. Okay? Not to mention, I forgot to tell you guys, Vladimir Klitschko was also grabbing Deontay Wilder a lot. Doing the whole jab, jab, grab shit. I heard he landed so many jabs to Wilder's chin, it's not even funny. We're not going to even count the jabs, because if we count the jabs, then Deontay Wilder just got completely dominated by Vladimir Klitschko. So we're just going to leave the jabs out. But the jab did land on Deontay Wilder. Alright? But I heard that Vladimir Klitschko was doing a whole lot of grabbing, what could have also got Deontay Wilder tired as well. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because the knockdown, the flash knockdown, basically happened towards the end. I think it was like round 18 or some shit like that when the flasher happened. Alright? So Deontay Wilder caught Vladimir Klitschko with some good shots, shook up Vladimir Klitschko as well. I mean, it looked like Vladimir Klitschko did get stunned at one point in this sparring. But that don't mean shit, because Deontay Wilder was getting beat up the whole fucking spar, and one little tiny stun is not going to save Deontay Wilder. But everybody in the gym thought that was going to be the shot to get Vladimir up out of there. Just like a real fucking fight. Deontay Wilder lands that big bomb after getting outboxed for the whole entire fight. He lands the big bomb, and that basically saved the day. So everybody thought that was what was going to happen against Vladimir Klitschko. No, Vladimir Klitschko stayed there, was still in Deontay Wilder's face, ready to spar. Then Deontay Wilder, in approximately the 18th round, tried to go for the kill and land another right hand. Thought he had Vladimir Klitschko hurt, and Deontay Wilder went down. Mainly a flash knockdown, being wild, being off balance and shit, and Deontay Wilder hit the canvas. But it was controversial. You got some people saying it was from a clean punch. You got some people saying it was because Deontay Wilder got wild. You got some people saying it was both. You got some people saying that Deontay Wilder tripped. You got some people saying that Deontay Wilder just got caught clean. Alright? It was a controversial flash knockdown. Deontay Wilder got up. He wasn't really hurt, and they kept on fucking sparring. Now this is when the spar got intense, because at this point Deontay Wilder is not only embarrassed, he's looking silly. He's losing every round. Even got shooken up a few times by Vladimir Klitschko. It also looks like Deontay Wilder do not want to engage with Vladimir Klitschko the whole time. And whenever he did engage, that's when he did have a little of success. So basically, for what it sounds like to me was Deontay Wilder, he had to basically go for broke to make things look a little bit competitive, which is kind of sad though. But you know, I mean, it's Vladimir Klitschko. We all know Vladimir Klitschko got a whole bunch of tricks and shit, and he was basically using that shit up in the sparring, which doesn't do shit but make Deontay Wilder better anyway. So it's not a bad thing, all right? So it's getting deep in sparring. It's like around round 19, round 20. Man, these guys is tired, but Vladimir Klitschko is still ready to fucking go. This is how you know Vladimir Klitschko is used to sparring. Deontay Wilder ain't got no quit in him. That's what everybody said too. Deontay Wilder does not have no quit in him because he never quit. He could have easily said, you know what, I'm tired, I'm done, I'll catch Vladimir Klitschko on a rebound. No, he was in there trying to get back on fucking Vladimir Klitschko and basically get his knockdown back, because even though the knockdown was controversial, in his head he like, oh, I just got knocked the fuck down. So getting to around I said wave, I'm thinking of the game. Getting to like around round 25, 26. This is around the time where Vladimir Klitschko caught Deontay Wilder with a shot after getting blazed on. All right, I heard Deontay Wilder basically had Vladimir Klitschko on Queer Street. All right, damn near on Queer Street. Now, don't get it twisted. Vladimir Klitschko is very tricky. He could have been playing possum with Wilder, so Wilder could unleash that big bomb and he could counter him. And it sounds like that's what happened, you guys. Boom. After Deontay Wilder was unloading on Vladimir caught Deontay Wilder with a good shot, and it had Deontay Wilder hurt. All right? Deontay Wilder was extremely hurt, you guys. This is from what I'm hearing. So what happened was Deontay Wilder was hurt. Vladimir Klitschko was trying to finish him, but Deontay Wilder made it out of the round. All right? When Deontay Wilder made it out of the round, Mark Breland advised the sparring to stop. All right. Now this is why everybody is running off and saying, "Oh, he stopped Deontay Wilder." Mark Breland stopped the fucking sparring, but they sparred damn near 30 fucking rounds. So who cares? So if you want to call that a knockout, go ahead and call it a knockout. But it's not like Deontay was out cold. Yes, he was hurt, but he was hurt against Ortiz. Man, at the end of the day, sparring is sparring. Plus, it's not like Deontay Wilder had a 6-month training camp, 5-month training camp for that actual sparring with Vladimir Klitschko anyway. So, yes, he lost the sparring, but let's ease off of him a little bit because sparring is sparring. Plus, I'm also hearing that Vladimir Klitschko is the sparring king. Nobody beats Vlad in sparring. Evidently, it's different on the actual stage. He beat Joshua in sparring. Joshua won on the stage. So let's not hold too much light on this. I'm out.